it do? What's up? This the video y'all been waiting for. I'm here. This burger actually don't hit. This is not what this is about. Hey everyone, y'all been blowing my messages up.
Hey human beings, it's your girl Ellen Marie, and I'm giving you a college Q&A. Stay tuned. So if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a description about what I like to post, and I haven't really given you all any college videos. I've only posted one college video talking a little bit about scholarships, but I didn't give any details. That was more of like a vlog. So today I want to give you a college Q&A. So I posted on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and I asked,
hey, ask me college questions for my YouTube video.
I compiled them all up and put them on a document, and I will attempt to answer them all for you guys while eating a quarter pounder. If you wanted to know why I was in the car, well, I'm at the skate park supporting my person. He's skateboarding. Y'all want to see? All right. He's out there. He's the one right there. Not that one. He is that one right there. He just went on this thing right here. This is him. He has a channel too, but he doesn't want me to shout him out. That's unfortunate for you all, right? Because I know you guys wanted to hear his music. But anyway,
Pause. I know y'all see that thing on my lip. I didn't see it until after I edited this video, so please don't come for me. It gets better later in the video because I take it off.
I attend the University of Michigan in Arbor. I'm an upcoming sophomore, and I will be going back to school fall 2020. Question number 1. What are you pursuing in college? That's a tricky question. At first, I wanted to do engineering because in my town, the only way everybody knew to make money from college was engineering or be a doctor or a lawyer. So I was like, okay, engineering because I like computers. But then I got there and had a sociology teacher, and she taught me so much about wellness and people skills. And then I looked into sociology, and I don't want to say I fell in love with it, but it was really interesting to the point where I didn't even feel like I was doing school anymore. So I'm really interested in public policy, social change, law, justice. I just want to, because I'm black and I see all these issues, I don't want to go on a tangent about my major because that could be for a whole nother video.
Oh snap, I didn't know you was recording.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up YouTubes? It's your boy. I don't have a title.
You really do though. What's your YouTube channel?
Sync down.
No.
SYNC down. If you don't know how to spell down, I don't want you to subscribe anyway. Damn, that was mean.
Yeah. With all that's going on, ooh, Black Lives Matter, that's all I gotta say. I just want to spill all, you know what, I guess my next video is just gonna be advice because I have so much I want to tell everyone. Question number 2. Do you like college? No. College is just high school part 2. The mistake I made was when I graduated high school, I'm like, I'm done, I made it, done with school. If you hated high school, like college isn't gonna be that much different. If we talking about school, I don't really like it, but I know I gotta do it. Don't nobody like getting up early, don't nobody like going to work, but we all want the money. So do I like college? No. Do I like the freedom? Yes. Like, yes, I do learn, but do I want to be sitting in class? No. Just trying to be real with y'all. Question number 3. What was it like going to the University of Michigan? So University of Michigan, I always say this, it's a PWI, which means predominantly white institution. I'm black. Not, like, I don't want to say I don't talk to white people because that's not the case. It's just the culture. I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to say. That's not my intention. Disclaimer, if I say something wrong, just talk to me in the comments. I don't want to offend anybody. It's just that not everybody, a lot of people there just look over you or mean. I felt really invisible. I made a group of friends. I live in Flint, they lived in Detroit. So we got along because we came from basically the same background, underprivileged schools, blah, blah, blah. But they're really cool. Their names are Kayla and Princess, because period. As far as classes, University of Michigan classes teach you a lot. Like, they're top tier. Their math is incredibly hard though. Question number 4. What's your favorite thing to do on a daily basis? A daily basis, you go into classes and clubs and stuff, so it's not like you really get to do what you want to do because you have obligations. But my favorite thing to do there was, I was in a dance club, and the dance club, it kept me having something to do because I love to dance. But my favorite thing to do there was go to my friends' dorms and just, we would say we're doing homework, pull out our stuff, but then talk the whole time and then end up watching Netflix and eating snacks. So basically that was my favorite thing to do when I was there. Sandwich bite. Question number 5. Did you make any good friends during your first year of college? Of course. Their names are Kayla and Princess. I just answered that in the last question. I was in the summer program and we met in the summer. Well, I met them in the summer and we just hit it off. Actually, Kayla was my roommate in the summer and Princess was her friend. So we all just became friends. We have a group chat and we text like every other day, even when we're not in the same city. When we in college, we do everything together. Not on no creepy stuff. I'm saying like, if you want to go to an event, text Kayla or Princess. Simple. Princess is just like me. I'm kind of not mean, but like, you know, Kayla, it was like my first real friend. And when I say real friend, I mean who actually cared. If we was out, she will be the type to say, text me when you get home. I never had a friend to do that. And I'm not downplaying any of my other friends because I've never done that either. Kayla taught me the true value of friendship. Question number 6, it just says roommates/dorm mates. I'm not an outgoing person. We only talk when necessary. If that is really awkward. Oh, we was on the roommate question. I didn't talk to mine, but my first roommate was cool as ever and we became close friends. So it's like you either gonna be cool or you're not. There's no other way around it. And then you living with a whole other person, y'all gonna clash. But if y'all want a separate video about that, I could do that. Question number 7, how do you pay for college without scholarships? You don't. That's a no-no. We don't pay for college without scholarships. I had all scholarships, give or take a couple $1,000, not even $5,000. This whole first year, I didn't have to pay. I got a refund. All you gotta do with your senior year in high school, just keep applying to scholarships left and right. You either get them or you don't, but I ended up getting them. Apply to scholarships from your college. They gave me a huge amount of money. If y'all wanna know how much I got, watch my last college video. Or we can make a whole new scholarship video. Question number 8. What was your GPA COVID semester? Yeah, the COVID semester was really difficult because I didn't have no motivation for school. A lot of my papers was late, but I ended up getting an A, 2 B's, and a C. I think my COVID semester GPA was a 3.3, but my overall GPA is a 3.4. How was college life after high school? Everybody say like, you get more freedom. Like, that's basically the only thing. It's still school. You still got deadlines. I do know that everybody say your teachers is way more they're not lenient as they were in high school. Yeah, you just get more freedom. You get to do what you want. You can't really go too crazy because you do got to get up the next day and go to class. You're not like leaving campus that much because you gonna have to return. I didn't party for real. I never got drunk, never got high. For me, it was pretty much just like high school. I know other people, when they get there, they utilize their freedom. Like, the only thing I did was just not have a curfew, but all I would be doing is being over my friend's dorm. And if you didn't watch my Fashion Nova haul, go ahead and check that out because that's where I got this outfit at. Fashion Nova, babe. Question number 10. If you were able to give kids advice about college instead of the teachers, what would you tell them? For me, it's more convenient to go to college undecided rather than just pick something just to pick it and then next thing you know, you in a program just because. Like, that program can bore you out and make you think that you don't like college because you pick some random thing. Don't be ashamed to say that you're undecided. You don't have to please nobody. Do what you want to do. Be selfish because at the end of the day, nobody doing your work. And half of the time, don't nobody even be trying to give you help on them papers that you got, them deadlines that you got. They only gonna talk about the outcomes. Stay away from that. I would say you do not have to keep nobody updated on your grades, because that's just unnecessary pressure. Don't feel pressure because of your grades, because college is your personal thing. College is something that you went above and beyond to go to. I'm a first gen, so college is a personal thing. Can't nobody make you feel bad for nothing. Like, you don't have to do it. It's not a requirement. Congrats if you go into college, if nobody told you. I will also say, I'm not gonna say don't procrastinate, because that's all I did was procrastinate. If you gonna procrastinate, just make sure you get it done. Don't procrastinate and then get it turned in late, or just don't turn it in. Get it done, procrastinating or not. I got A's and procrastinated. I don't say don't procrastinate on papers, because who want to do papers? It's not like you enthusiastic to do them. You're not gonna want to do them. It's not fun. So I'm not gonna sit here and say don't procrastinate over something that you don't want to do. You feel me? Just being real. Key scholarships to look out for in your city. Look out for local scholarships, because your community in your city has scholarships. If you don't look for them, you're not gonna get them. Nobody hands you scholarships. Scholarships don't just get awarded. You have to apply for them. It's not,
Oh, I got a scholarship.
unless it was from your college that you applied to. The Coca-Cola scholarship, the Bill Gates scholarship, I didn't get either, but I did apply for them. I think there was a Taco Bell scholarship, a Burger King scholarship. It was a Rosa Parks scholarship. What I did was I went to my college advisor in high school almost every day, every lunch. I stayed in there and got all the scholarships. Plus, I was in a college program. If you have those, join it. Shout out to Upper Bound Trio. Question number 12. What has been your biggest challenge so far? My biggest challenge is not academic. It's just socially. I'm socially awkward. It's hard for me to meet new people, and that's all college is about. I want to go there to learn to not be so shy. That would have to be my biggest challenge. Getting to know people, because at U of M is thousands of students. I just have to talk more. Just stop being so scared. I could have made so much more friends by not being shy. Question number 13. How do you think freshmen handle the responsibilities associated with their newfound freedom? This question varies from person to person. This isn't something like my answer is not the final answer of everybody. This is like more of an opinion thing. I think that a lot of people be fronting in college and like to make new friends and stuff. I don't care, because a lot of times those friendships that start at parties are just party relationships. What's the point of having a lot of people around if you can't really talk to them? It's just clutter. Well, responsibilities? You don't really have that much responsibilities. Just go to class and eat and do your laundry. They cook for you. You only have to clean up a dorm, which is tiny. I think at Michigan, everybody handled their stuff for real, for real. I was pretty much independent growing up, so I guess to me, that's just responsibilities, period. You just go to college now. Question number 14. What are your top 3 or 5 safety tips for students who live on campus? Now, a big thing that has happened recently is there's these Twitter accounts that anonymously post the people who have sexually assaulted people. Me and my friends would go to parties and dudes would try to get through, but then they'll be like, excuse me, and like either touch your waist or just like do like that to touch up on you, talking about excuse me. That wasn't rape, but that's still like, what are you doing? You're harassing me. Just get with a group of friends. Don't go nowhere by yourself if you don't have to. Well, I was in a whole nother city. If you in a whole nother city going to college, don't go nowhere by yourself, because that's not your home city. You feel me? And even if it is your home city, just, you never know nobody's intentions. Bad stuff happen every day. More witnesses if you have people around you. Less chance of people going abducting you because you with people. You always want to have somebody know where you at. So if you do go out alone, you want to be talking to somebody on the phone, or you want to text somebody and let them know that like where you was at. They always say don't leave your cuff nowhere, don't take no cut from nobody, but I don't drink, so I haven't had that problem, but a lot of people do drink. Don't sleep with I have slept with my headphones in, but be aware that there are gonna be fire alarms, so you just want to hear those. Question number 15. What is the major key to college success? Balance, determination, and dedication. The major key is studying. If you put the time into your work, you will get the A. Instead of just watching TV or watching Netflix or just hanging out after class, just go do your homework. Make those flashcards. You have to fight yourself. Because literally, like, you'll say it's hard and then just leave it at that. But it's not hard once you actually try to learn it. Once you sit there and tackle the work, you're going to understand. You're not done. That's the whole the major key right there. That's something I gotta work on. Just do it. Take good notes, because a lot of times the exams are just what your notes are about. And I don't mean just definitions or what the teacher wrote on the board. Take thorough notes. Write a lot of notes. Don't ever think like, I'm probably not gonna need this. Just write it anyway, because you don't know. Balance. Don't sign up for a whole bunch of clubs and then feel like you have to go to those clubs. They told you don't sign up for a lot of stuff, but what if you're interested in a lot of stuff? You can sign up for as many clubs as you want and then go to the meetings and see if you're interested in it, and then pick out of those what you want to do. Never fill up your schedule with a whole bunch of clubs and then say, I have to go to this club, and then not do your work, because you don't have to do clubs. Clubs are just an add-on to college. Don't take every little assignment to heart, because then that you end up wasting time. Because what I did was I felt like each assignment deserved my full attention and my full everything. That's not the case. Pick your battles. Like, you don't have to stay up all night doing this tiny assignment that's not going to impact your grade. Just know when to stop. Know when to go easy on yourself. And also know when to go hard on yourself. Question number 16. What are some things you shouldn't bring to college? This was a very good question. You shouldn't bring stuff that your roommate is already bringing.
How do you know what your roommate gonna bring?
When you get a roommate, they gonna tell you the roommate's information. So email them and then get the number. Do get your roommate's contact information before y'all move in. Like, my roommate brought the microwave, I brought the fridge. Now what if we both would have showed up with a microwave and a fridge? Looking dumb. Don't bring all of your clothes. Know yourself and know what you actually wear versus,
oh, I could put this outfit together, blah, blah, blah.
because you won't have a lot of closet space, but as time goes on, when you in college, you gonna buy stuff. You gonna be going to the mall with your friends, getting stuff. And then you gonna be going home and bringing stuff back up here. So don't bring a whole bunch of clothes. You're not gonna run out of clothes, there's washing machines. Don't bring all your shoes neither. You're gonna be mad that your closet's filled up with a whole bunch of stuff that you don't wear. That's basically all I experienced. Like, whatever you have, just don't bring it all. And then as far as what shouldn't you bring, just don't bring stuff that your roommate is gonna bring. Simple. And then what should you bring? Say if you're going on a vacation, but for a couple months. Being in your college dorm is not you living there forever. That's just like a vacation that lasts longer than normal. And then you gonna always be going home on weekends, holidays. If you do forget something, it's nothing but to go home and get it. Even if you go home in a month, don't ever feel like,
Oh, I forgot this at home, dang, what is wrong with me?
like, no, college dorm is not your permanent residence. No worries. Also, don't bring a flat iron. I advocate for naturalness. Unless you got a wig, bring your flat irons, but don't even bring your flat irons, because they're gonna tempt you to flat your hair. I left mine at home, so I wouldn't even try it. We don't want that heat damage. Question number 17, and this is the last question. Amaya wants to know how important extracurricular activities are in college. If you don't know, Amaya is my little sister. She's 15. Don't even try it. If you want to stay fit, they're very important, because little do you know or realize, you went from high school, if you were athletic, you went from high school doing all these sports to going to college and not doing those sports. So you're gonna pick up some weight just because you haven't been fit. Unless you got like some type of leadership role, like you on the board, president, vice president, treasurer, or secretary. It's not really that important to anybody else but yourself, because you have something to do on your free time. You always want to like get involved in your community and stuff like that. So I guess extracurriculars are just as important as they were in high school, but like minus 20%, because extracurriculars in high school helped you get into college. Extracurriculars in college are not really gonna necessarily get you into your job unless you were on the board or it had something to do with that job heavily. They're important for your well-being, because you want to meet people and you want to feel like you belong and you want to stay in shape. I joined the club and I met people. That was my way of continuing dance. So it was important to me. As long as whatever you're doing matter to you and your career, then it's important as heck. I do know that some of these questions deserve more. So if you were really intrigued about some of these questions, comment down below and I can go on a whole video about that. Because I do have a playlist for college and I do want to go on tangents about all these, because I have a lot to say to you guys. As a black person navigating a PWI, I do want to give advice to people, not even only as a black person, just a first gen period. There's a lot of stuff that don't anybody tell you, or they're scared to tell you, or they just forget to tell you, because it is a lot of stuff and it's more than than what was on these questions. I hope you enjoyed the video. I just hope I said enough. I said enough for the Q&A purpose of this video, but don't get me wrong, there's a lot more stuff to teach you on. If you enjoyed this video or you got some information out of this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because I will be adding to my college playlist. If you don't want to miss this advice, please subscribe to the channel. Not for me, but for you. And this has been Elena Marie with the College Q&A.